Let me unmute myself before I start talking. Can you guys hear me? I know I'm a little bit delayed, but... Let me unmute myself before I start. Morning, Jared. Perfect as. Let me just take a look at OCGN for Jared, and then I'm going to quickly come take a look at RKDA. Let me know if you guys are in this talk already too, though, right? It helps when you guys let me know. So OCGN, let me quickly put a few lines on this. OCGN. Jared, are you already in this one, or you're looking to buy this one? Let me know. Let me know, please, and thank you. Is Jared still here? If not, As, are you in RKDA? Are you still in? Are you holding that one, or you're looking to buy? Thank you very much, SP. Thank you very much. I appreciate the feedback. Thank you very much. Okay, so as you're in at you went in at $3.75 pre-market. I see it dropped a lot. Okay, let me take a look at that then. Which RKDA? Let me take a look. R 375. Yes. They must have some type of news. Do you know if they do? Thank you very much, As. I'm sure these guys have some type of news. Let me see if I can quickly RKDA. Oh yeah, they do. Here, let me just quickly read this pre-market article here for you, As. Let me see. Quickly edit, copy. Okay, so Arcadia Biosciences, ticker symbol RKDA, launches fourth quarter and full year 2020 financial results and business highlights. Arcadia Biosciences, a leader in science-based approaches to enhance science-based approaches to enhancing the quality and nutritional value of crops and food ingredients. today it released its financial and business results for the fourth quarter and full year of 2020. So let me read this article and see what it says. So 2020 was a remarkable year for Arcadia as we achieved a record revenue. 1 second, guys. Let me quickly share the link to this in the Arcadia. Good morning, Big Plates. How's it going? Good morning. I'm just trying to get a link. Arcadia. One second, guys. Okay, so back to Arcadia. So this is a quote from the CEO. He says, "2020 was a remarkable year for Arcadia as we achieved a record revenue and greatly strengthened our financial with wherewithals," said Mart Plavin, CEO of Arcadia. We also established new direct-to-consumer sales channels, introduce new consumer products, enhance our IP portfolio, and fundamentally evolved to a viable commercial enterprise. All of this progress in 2020, despite the pandemic, underscores our agility, fortitude, and commitment to advancing the transformation of our proprietary innovations into good for you foods and wellness products that both fulfill our mission, healthy people, healthy planet, and bring superior returns to our shareholders. He continued, "We entered 2021 well funded, well equipped, and highly enthusiastic." So a few key highlights for 2020 operating and business highlights. Good weed platform. Who was in this one again? So did you just get into this because you like the company, or you're just trading the pre-market action? Let me know. Let me know if you're just trading the pre-market action here. You bought in pretty high too, though, right? So if I take a here, there's a whole lot of information on this link, right? It seems like they did quite a bit in 2020. Let me quickly take a look at the chart and then just to see where you got in again. So you got in at 375, 375. Let me take a look. 375. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. So you got in at 375. Right now it's sitting around 311. So you got in like quite high. That was a level that would be a level that I wouldn't buy at, just because like if you look at the chart, so yesterday it closed all the way down here at $2.33, right? So all the way down here, and then this morning we opened all the way up here. So you bought all the way at 375. 375 is right here. So if you can see that you bought above the 10-day moving average, you bought above the 50-day moving average, you bought above the 200-day moving average, above this resistance right here, right? So you bought all the way, you bought quite high, right? So the best thing would have been to buy at least like below some of these moving averages. So you're in quite high on this one. So yeah, that's the only issue on this. There's nothing you can really do now. Like, what's your plan for this? You're just looking to scalp. Yeah. So like that's a little bit tough, right? Just because hopefully this continues to move higher. You might just need to give it some time, right? Right now it's the top mover in pre-market, and it's slowly climbing up a little bit, right? So just give it some time. Let's see what it does here. Let's see what it does here. Let's see what it does. Right now, it's up to 317, as you can see. So let's see what it's doing here. So yeah, you bought quite high. You bought quite high, above quite a few resistances. Again, like the 50-day moving average, this pink line right here, this black line is the 200-day moving average. And like the chart looked quite weak, right? So for quite a bit now, it's just been trending down. Yeah. So without this news, the chart looks quite ugly. So just be careful on that. Just make sure you come up with a plan, right? Just in case things go against you. Yeah, so that's all I would say for that. So let's continue. Let me take a look again at the pre-market OCGN. I know someone wanted me to take a look at this, but then they left, so I'm not quite sure. Let me see what else. I wanted to take a look at AMC. What's so GME is doing it's performing well this morning again. Just below $200. $200 on GME is going to be resistance. So that's something to pay attention to. I know the market is just gapping up this morning, so we're gonna see what it does here at the open. Any more questions? Are you guys holding any other stocks that you'd like me to cover? Let me know. Let me know. La la la. I don't know if you guys saw this. There's just a news article here. Let me see. Chrome tab. Did you guys see this? Have you guys seen this? So it seems like yeah. So SpaceX they had another launch. So SpaceX launches test rocket breaks apart before landing. So like I was listening to a what is it called a podcast last night, and Elon was saying like these explosions are supposed to be normal just because they're pushing the things to the limit just so they know what the limit is and then they can scale back from there. So it seems like those are done on purpose. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. So Cape Canaveral, SpaceX chalked up another failed landing Tuesday for its futuristic bullet-shaped Starship as the prototype Mars rocket broke apart right before touchdown. When did this come out actually? So Tuesday, March. Okay, so that was yesterday then. Yeah. Okay, sure. Sure. Can you take a look at CLRO and RPRH? Sure, sure. Let's see. CL. Oh yeah, I think this one was on the list as well. I think I saw something about this. I think there's news for this one too, I think. Yeah, so this one's gapping up 16% this morning. The chart doesn't look all, it wasn't all that great right before this news came out. So let me just See what I can do here. So it was looking pretty weak. So yesterday had a pretty weak day as well. So if you can see how massive this red candle is right here, right? That was yesterday. So that was a pretty weak day yesterday. So are you already in this one, SP? Let me know. It's clear one. Yeah, I think this one's on the pre-market list as well. Let me take a look. Yeah, clear one. Yeah, clear one's on the list. What are they doing? Let me see what they did. Clear one reports. Okay, so they reported earnings as well then. Okay. So they reported earnings yesterday, and that's why the stock is up this morning. So the pre-market list isn't the greatest this morning, right? Like, there's no really, nothing really exciting on the list when it comes to news. Let me quickly share this. Looking for something to buy this morning. Okay. CO. So yeah, so SP, so you're just looking for something to buy. Okay, yeah, let me take a look at that again. Again, Clear One, they reported earnings yesterday, it seems like. So yeah, yesterday after the close, and their earnings are let me see how they did it during let me see how the earnings were. So Clear One reports fourth quarter earnings 2020 financial results. Q4 year over year revenue up by 35%. Q4 year over year video revenue up by 241%. Microphones up by 17%. Net income dramatically increased for full year 2020, driven by a one-time income tax refund of 7.1 million. Clear One is a global provider of audio and visual communication solutions. Reported financial results of the 3 and 12-month periods ended December 31st. We finished 2020 with sterling fourth quarter revenue performance. This follows comparable strong revenue growth we reported in the third quarter. While 2020 was a challenging year for most companies amid the COVID-19 pandemic, Clear One benefited from the changes the pandemic created as a hybrid work and learn environment created demand for our broad lineup of audio and visual video solutions. Okay, so that's why. So the up is performing well. The stock is performing well really this morning because of their earnings. So if I take a look at the chart again, SPR, the stock, again, like this candle from yesterday, not all that great, right? As you can see, it's quite red. But as for levels to pay attention to, so obviously we have this level right all the way down here at $3.08 or whatever that is, $3.06. So that's gonna be the very base, just because as you can see, we tested this quite a few times right here, right? So before we broke above this, this was really reliable resistance. So you can see all the way back here as well, right? We tried to hold it here and we failed. Tried to hold it here and failed. So and then once we broke above, it seemed like it was holding as well. So it held here and it held here again. So this was really this was really a really good entry point to pay attention to. So if you, it's too late to get in now at that level. So the levels I'd be paying attention to are so all the way up here at $3.32, which is also where. So if you look at this pink line right here, for Clear One, it's also where the 50-day moving average is, right? So right here at $3 and $3.32. That's where the 50-day moving average is. So that's the first level of support I'd be paying attention to. And then for resistance, so as you can see, we're testing this 10-day moving average right here, right? So which is this green line right here. So I'm going to put an arrow here, a line here as well. So we're looking to open up right here. So this is where the 10-day moving average is. So we need to get back above this level. So as you can see, so the last run that this thing had, it was riding the 10-day moving average. As you can see, we just rode this green line all the way up, and then once it broke below, this acted as resistance. So we need to get back above this level and then ride it back higher. So that's what I'll be paying attention to. So the only thing is just be careful, just because it like the pre-market isn't that strong, right? And these earnings don't seem to be all that like the market doesn't stocks don't usually move all that great especially when it comes to earnings, right? So they're looking for something a little bit more exciting to run to, and the earnings usually don't hold for all that long. What else did you want me to cover? So just looking for something. RPR. Let me take a look at what else. PR. PRPH. So this one's gapping up a little bit as well. I'm not sure. Let me see. Take a look and see if this one's on the list. PR. Oh yeah, this one's on the list too. ProPhase Labs. So ProPhase Labs. Why are they running up this morning? So ProPhase Labs. One second. Let me share my screen with you guys so you guys see what exactly I'm looking at. So ProPhase. I have so many windows open now. So many windows open. Let me quickly close a few windows here in ProPhase, and then I'm going to share the screen with you guys. Good morning, Paul. What do you recommend to buy today? One second. Let me quickly go through the last. I'll get to your question as soon as I can, Paul. I just want to quickly share the link to ProPhase. Covering ProPhase. Okay, so back to ProPhase. ProPhase Labs acquires digital COVID vaccine and testing passport solution. Not sure what that means, so let's read a little bit into this article and find out. So ProPhase Labs is a diversified medical science and technology company, and today announced that it has acquired the VacTrack suite for digital solutions that can provide secure and reliable certification of a user's vaccination and COVID testing. Well, that's very cool. That's actually very cool. Let's see a little bit more into this. A digital vaccination certificate, a passport, is based on a mobile app that confirms a user has been vaccinated against COVID-19, or if the user has been tested for COVID-19, can confirm the test results, reliably demonstrating that a user has been vaccinated or has tested negative for the vaccine, and is expected to be widely adopted as a measure that will allow entertainment and sporting venues to safely admit spectators, and airlines and hotels to safely accept travelers. Say the VacTrack solution is intended to be accessible on a mobile phone as an app or via a digital wallet. The VacTrack 4-in-1 solution can be easily integrated into the company's current COVID testing operations, and will offer VacTrack for vaccine certifications. VacTrack for screening test certificates, vac check, to authenticate, vac track, and so there's so much to the article. VacTrack provides certification for test results. So basically, these guys are. This is basically just like a travel passport, right? So if you're going to a game or something, especially when things start reopening again, if you're going to a game or something like that, this is just a way for venues to know that okay, you're either tested negative or you've taken the vaccine. So especially airlines, right? If you're traveling or just things like that, right? So you could use a VacTrack for that. So that's actually pretty cool that they're doing this. So that's actually very very cool. I'm sure this is gonna be. Like there's been a lot of talk about like COVID passports and things like that. So this is gonna be very cool. Let me just quickly edit my description here and quickly add some this VAC track info. If you guys have any more questions, any more stocks that you'd like me to cover, just let me know. Let me know. I know I need to get to Paul's question as well. So 1 second. What if enter. Okay, I think I covered that one yesterday too, right, David? I'm not sure if you saw that. Let me take a look at that then. So for Paul, I'm gonna take a look at CSCW. Paul, like, is there anything you're looking at that you're really interested in? I can take a look at that, right? Just because it's tough to just gauge your position and tell you what is good to buy today. Like that's a very tough question. Let me know if there's anything that you're really eyeing that you're interested in, and then I'll take a look for you. But yeah, let me take a look at CSCW. We covered that one yesterday, so. I know they had news yesterday. I can't exactly remember what news drove it, but yeah, let me just take a look at that. So CS, so this one right here. Hey David, are you already in that one, or you're looking to buy, or just give me a little bit of a little bit of context for that one, please. StreamYard. Yeah, David, just let me know if you are okay. You bought at $1.90. Okay, thank you. Which That's a very good question, actually, Dio. I'm gonna get to your question. Let me take a look at this CSCW first. That's a very good question. It's gonna be a very interactive question. So let me take a look at. So you bought at 190. So 190 is, let me quickly put an arrow. So you bought somewhere around here. And right now it's gapping down in pre-market. So it's down about 7% this morning. So as you can see, we charted this yesterday, and these were the two levels we were paying attention to. So the next level we're paying attention to is this $1.66, which is where it's looking to open up this morning, right? So it's coming down to this support level right here. So this level needs to hold, right? Just because this is the first, this is the first support level that we're looking for it to hold, and if that breaks, we could be coming back all the way down to like $1.30, $1.20, and things like that, right? So this 166 really needs to hold. Did you have a plan in mind when you bought this? Like what was your plan for this, right? So did you have an exit strategy? What was your stop loss and things like that? So yeah, let me know. So let's move on to Dio's question. What should I do about my stocks that are not doing well? So So yeah, again, so for your stocks that are not doing well, that's why it's really important to always have a plan when you're investing or trading, right? Just so you know that okay, when things go against you, you know what to do. Because now it's difficult to start to find a plan to figure out a plan when you're already stuck when you're already your stocks are already going down, right? So you're in a stressful situation. So it's a little bit difficult to come up with a plan when your stocks are going down. So like what stocks are you holding if you don't mind me asking? What stocks are not doing well? Please let me know. What should I do about my stocks that are not doing well? Yeah, so it's very important to always have a plan before you buy something, just so you know what the plan is, just in case things go against you, right? So yeah, HCCM, Zum. Okay, Zum. Let me take a look at Zum first, Paul, and then I'll come to your question. I think I looked at that one a long, long time ago. I think yeah, Zomedica. So you're holding this one at what's your enterprise, Dio? What is your enterprise? So it's gapping down a little bit this morning. So it's down about 2.44%. 2.44%. I remember looking at this one when it was around the $2 level. So ZOM and yeah, so $1.99. Yeah, so that's a while ago. So you bought all the way up here, right? So that's a really high entry. Wow. So you bought all the way up here. So the for this one, the exit strategy. So as you can see, let me zoom in a little bit. So just to show you something. So the 50-day moving average is very important when it comes to stocks. So is the 10-day moving average, right? So as you can see, stocks usually do right like to pick a moving average and ride with it. Most of the time is a 10-day moving average. So as you can see right here, so we ride up with this and then we come down with it. Let me take a look at this. So the exit points you could have had for this, it was as soon as we broke below especially $2, right? So you don't want to be buying around like below the $2 level, just because once a stock breaks below a psychological level like that, people are looking to get out, right? Just because $2, when you think about $2 or just any round number, for example, it's very important. So once that got below $2, that was not really a good entry to be getting in at, especially below the 10-day moving average, right? So as you can see right here, we rode the 10-day moving average higher. Once we broke below that, that was not a good entry. And then once we broke, this one's very important. So the 50-day moving average. Once we broke below this 50-day moving average, it was like this was signs that okay, you should have at least like taken some of your losses and ran. So yeah, so the next level that you'll be looking at for this one, so as you can see, going all the way back here, so this level right here at $1.33, so that's the next level of support that this has. So please be careful, just because so looking at the chart, so the next level reliable resist support again is $1.33. So all the way here, so you can see we broke above this and failed to hold it. So we finally broke above $1.33 right here, and then pumped all the way to dollars to almost $3, right? So that was a really reliable resistance level to pay attention to. And then we came back all the way down to test this 133 and held it here. We came back here again to test it and hold. So yeah, so it seems like it wants to maybe come back down to 133 and test it again. So that's not really a good sign, right? So again, like the exit strategy would have been to watch the 10-day moving average and the 50-day moving average to get out. Because right now it's a little bit difficult, right? So let me know, like, what's your plan for Zum right now, Dio? What are you looking to do with it now? Are you just looking to hold it now, or do you have a plan to get out? So I know Paul wanted me to take a look at HCMC, healthier choices management. Okay, so you're just gonna wait, Dio? Oh yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, just pay attention to those levels, right? You don't want to wait forever just because the stock can still just keep going down. Okay, so this one is a Canadian stock. Paul, if you're still here, so what about let me quickly. La la la. Hey Paul, can you give me a little bit of context? So like are you in this one? What's your entry price? What are you looking to do with it? This chart obviously doesn't look great, right? So HCMC it looks very ugly just from the highs of what zero point like wow like 0.0065 cents. It's dropped all the way down to where it is now, right? So it's not that great. The chart looks very weak. I'm just wondering why you got into this one, Paul. Let me know. Let me know why you got into this one. You might have a, it's like it's going sideways now for a little bit, so that might be a good sign. It's just consolidating. It's gone down and it's digesting the down move. So let me know why you got into this one, please. But yeah, HCMC does not look good, right? So the next level of support for this one, this level has been holding for quite a bit now, which is all the way down here at 0.00089 cents. So yeah, long term they have a process with Philip Morris. Okay, yeah, that's what's really important, especially for companies like this that are not doing good. You need to have a bigger reason why you're getting into this, right? So if you say they have a process with Philip Morris, so that's really good. Then you have something to look forward to, and then that there's no okay, then that's really good. Then okay. Someone wanted me to look at HGen. HGen. Oh, yeah, sure. What's your plan for HGen? I'm not currently holding HGen. Oh, there's a question before you. Mm-mm-mm. What's your plan? So MSTR, MSTR, Anan, Inan, not Farag. Are you currently in this one? Let me know what's your entry for MSTR. Just let me know. What do you think about Wiki? My entry point was. Thank you for the good question, Afi. I'm gonna get to your question as soon as possible. As soon as possible. So I just want to quickly cover what's his name again? Anon MSTR. Let me know what your entry price for this one is. But I'm just gonna quick MSTR. MSTR is a Canadian company as well. It seems like so it's on the TSX. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, so this one is a micro strategy. So this one's quite big. So got in at 601. Okay, so wow, really good then. Okay, so you have a little bit of cushion, right? So 601, you got in somewhere. Let me see where your entry is at. So you got in somewhere. So 601 is it's around here. So you're good, right? So right now we're looking for the next level of resistance. We're looking for is right here at the 10-day moving average. So the 10-day moving average is around 678, 679. So that's the next level of resistance we're looking at. It's gapping down here in after hours in pre-market, right? So it's down. It's down about $5 here in pre-market, so 0.78%. So that's what MSTR is doing this morning. So yeah, you have a little bit of cushion, right? So it depends. Like, what was your plan for this one? Like, are you looking to take profits here, or you're just looking to hold it for the long term? Let me know. But yeah, the chart, it's going sideways here a little bit. It was going down and then it based off and it's starting to trying to curl back up, even though it's down a little bit here in pre-market. But yeah, so we need to get back above the 10-day moving average, and that will look really good. So right around 679 for MSTR. Let me take a look at. Someone wanted me to take a look at HGen. Again, like I don't have a plan for HGen, right? You're asking if I have a plan for HGen. I'm not currently in HGen. It depends what your plan is, right? Are you in the stock or you're looking to buy, or what? Like, what's your strategy for this? While I wait for your answer, I know that you charted, but I can see a breakdown. Will Wiki go to 20 into thank you very much. What do you think about W key? My entry point is $15. Never heard of that one. Let me take a look. W key. Let me take a look at that. W key. So you got in at $15. So yesterday with the gap down. Okay, so that is right here. So W key, so it back tested a little bit, right? So it had a really strong move. So all the way from what, from $5 all the way to $22. So a really, really strong move here, and it's bouncing off here in pre-market already. So that's a really good sign. My suggestion for this, especially since it closed yesterday at your entry price, so that's a really good. So that's really good to pay attention to. So right now you don't want to go red again. So my suggestion with the, I'm not sure what your plan is for this, right? So are you just looking to trade this, Ali, Afi? I'm sorry. If you're just looking to trade this, then I'd suggest that you don't go red, especially since we're gapping up here in pre-market. So right now it's looking to open up around $15.48. So that's a really good sign, right? So if we can start curling back up, I can't really tell you if it's going back to 20. What was it? $20 to $24. But here's something you want to see. So it dropped down here a little bit. So you want to see something like this, right, where we start curling back up and then have a massive move higher. So this is something you want to see. Again, so we dropped all the way down. Not sure what news they had, but this is a massive candle, right? So it's just digesting this move, right? So the best thing for this would be to at least stay above your entry price and then just go sideways for a little bit. So something like this, just little moves and then slowly curl back higher. So that would be my suggestion for this. Again, please do not go red on this, especially if you're looking to trade this, right? So I'd probably look for a stop loss right now since we're gapping up. I'd put a stop loss at least at break even, at break even, and then see what it does around there, right? So because if it goes even lower and then you can get back in, especially if it wants to come back all the way down to 1361. So 1361 is all the way down here, which is where the 10-day moving average is. So I'm not sure if it wants to come back down and test this because it's already tested this once, and also this was a resistance level right here, right before we finally broke above. So it might want to come back all the way down to 1361. So do not go red on this. Just make sure your stop loss is at least at break even. I'm in at 22. What was your question again? Sajila. Oh, HGen. Okay, so HGen, you're in at 22. I'm in at 22. HGen, Humanigen. I know. I looked at this one a few days, maybe yesterday or something. So right now it's gapping down to 12. It's gapping down almost $3 here in pre-market, right? So 12.34% gap down right here. So it's gapping down here in pre-market. Let me see what it's doing here. So again, on this one, as you can tell, we have this reliable line right here, which is the 50-day moving average. We might want to come back all the way down and test it. This line is around $18.34. So you might be looking to come back down and test this line. Like I. So yesterday we closed at $21.68, and it's gapping way below that right now. So that's not a good sign, right? So you don't want to see it below $20 just because $20 is when you think about it, it's a really reliable like psychological level, and it's gapping down below it. So that's not a really good sign. And then the next level of support for this one is all the way down again at $18 and 34 cents for this one. So please be careful on this one. Do you have a stop loss in place? What's your plan for this one? What are you looking to do with this, right? Why did you buy this? Yeah, so just let me know. Very thorough explanation. Thank you. You're welcome, Afi. Welcome. What else are people asking for? Hi, HOFV. HOFV. Let me take a look at HOFV. I know I traded HOFV the other day, and HOFV. HOFV. Looking to get out these. La la la. You are welcome. Any chances Tilray and Sundial will do well? Tilray is, I don't know if you know this, but Tilray is merging with APHA, Fria. So Tilray is gonna become APHA. So I'm not quite. So Tilray has been performing well, right? So I need to take a look at the charts for Sundial just to give you give you any type of clues. So. Really good. I'm not sure if I pronounced your name wrong. Anon or Enon. So you traded my first target for MSTR is 720. Okay. No, it's very important to have a target, right? You need to have a level that you're paying attention to. So let's take a look at I took a look at that. So I'm gonna take a look at HOFV. What was your question again, Simon? Are you in HOFV? Like, what's your plan with this? Just give me a little bit of context so I know what I'm looking at. But yeah, HOFV is gapping down 2% after going down 18% yesterday, right? So it's not looking great. I'm in at 550. Okay, so you bought in yesterday. Yesterday then. So you bought in right here, and it's gapping down all the way to right now. We're looking to open up around $5 and 37 cents. So it's down about 3%, 2.36%. So it's not looking great, right? So my only concern with this one is that it's had a massive run, right, based on the NFT hype, and then these hype stocks do like to be they're usually very volatile, right? So please just make sure you have a plan with this. So we have the 10-day moving average is not all the way down here at. So the 10-day moving average is all the way down here at $4.74. But the next level of support that you should be paying attention would be $5. $5 is just a psychological level to pay attention to. But yeah, just make sure you have a plan, just so you know what you're doing, right? Just so you're not panicking when it's dropping like this. But yeah, again, like this stock is very volatile. It could easily close well in the green today, and it could easily close well in the red again today. So just make sure you have a plan in place. Make sure you have a stop loss. I know people don't like to use stop losses, but they are very important. Just in case you can panic and you don't know what to do. So any more questions? So Tilray, I'm losing money in at negative. Now it seems a lot of negativity, but I like the stock want to get more. Oh yeah, exactly. So that's good then. If you have a plan, Simon, if you're looking to hold this for the long run, and then that's okay, right? And then you can hold it because you like the company. Because right now, yeah, the chart is very volatile. It like I wouldn't be surprised if there's another day where we wake up and it's up another 20%. It's done that quite a few times, right? So just keep that in mind. But yeah, for the levels to pay attention to, $5 needs to hold just because it's a psychological support level, and if that breaks below, and then we're looking at the 10-day moving average, which is all the way at $4.74. And if that breaks, and then yeah, just be careful, right? Again, just because this is a momentum play and people just come and go, they come trade the stock, and it's just people treat it like a pump and dump, right? It just Even though you might like the stock, other people are just going to treat it like a pump and dump. So please be careful. And someone was asking for Tilray. I think I have Tilray on my list somewhere. I think so. Tilray and APHA are merging again. So, who was asking about Dio? Any chances Tilray and Sonda will do well? Tilray. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Simon family. You're welcome anytime. Have a good day as well. You are very welcome. Don't forget to hit the like, guys. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to hit the like. It really helps us grow the channel. Don't forget to hit the like. Subscribe just so you know whenever I come live or whenever I post more videos. Yeah, so do not forget to hit the like and subscribe. Let me take a look at Tilray. Tilray. I thought I had Tilray on my list, but maybe not. You are welcome. But yeah, so Tilray is gapping up here in pre-market, right? Almost everything is gapping up this morning. So Tilray is joining in on the fun. So we're looking to open up this morning around $22.85. So 22.85 is somewhere around here, right? It's still below the 10-day moving average and above. It's still below the 10-day moving average and below the 50-day moving average. So it's not looking great, right? But we have support here at this level. So as you can tell, we've tested this quite a few times, right? So right here, and right here, and this level it's been holding quite well. So let me quickly put a line here for you guys. So for Tilray, again, like the support around 2167, and it's been holding this level quite consistently, and it's trying to curl back up higher now. So that's a good sign. Again, they're having the merge with APHA. I'm not quite sure when this merge is slated to take place. Not quite familiar with the whole scenario, but yeah. So this is what's going on with Tilray. Space Long. What do you think about APHA will become and the opposite? I think that will become. Oh, is that what's taking place? Oh, so APHA is becoming Tilray? Okay, I thought it was the opposite way around. I'm not quite sure now. Might need to take a look at that later then. Yeah, I thought it was the opposite way around. I thought it was the opposite way around. But yeah, it seems like okay. So Tilray, APHA is going to become Tilray. I think that's right. I think you're right actually. I think you are right. Space Long. Are you Space Long, or you're asking me if I'm Space Long, Paul? Space Long. Let me take a look at space. I think yeah, space is on my list. I've been looking to get into space. I've been following this one closely for a long, long time now. I think I first got into space. I first started following space around $7. So I've been following space for a long, long time. So space is looking not the not a massive gap up, right? So it's up about 9 cents here in pre-market. Let me quickly clean this up a little bit. Trading me wants to. Space. If it's a good moment to buy, if it's a good. Okay, you're asking if it's a good moment to buy. Okay, okay. Space. Space. You know, the perfect moment to buy space was when Chomod sold a whole bunch of shares and then they canceled the trip to space. That would have been a really because it dropped all the way down to around $24, right? I remember watching it that day. It dropped all the way down to $24. I bought it at $25 and then I sold it for like a few pennies after that. But I wish I held it all the way from $25 to all the way to here, right? But it is what it is. So if you're asking if it's a good time to buy for space, um, let me take a look. Let me quickly clean this up. My chart for space is quite messy just because I've been following it for such a long time. Space, it's trying to curl back up here, right? So we tested $24 and it's trying to base around this $30 level. If we can hold this $30 level, that would be a really good sign. But I would suggest that you give it a few more candles so you can see that we've just been going sideways for a little bit here. We could continue to drop, especially if the market decides to drop again, right? um like the best thing to do would to give it a few candles, let it curl up a little bit more just to give you confirmation, right? So for example, we have this green line here, right here, around just around $31. So as we start to curl back up to $31, that would give you confirmation that the stock is turning back positive. And then as when we go back above the 10-day moving average, so the 10-day moving average is around, again, like around $31. So that would be confirmation that the stock is starting to trend back up. So the reason why the 10-day moving average is important is because, so if you look right here, we wrote the 10-day moving average, so this green line right here, right? So we wrote this line all the way from, let's say, so the previous run we wrote it from $24 all the way to $63, $64, or whatever that is. And then once we broke below the 10-day moving average right here, we wrote it all the way down to $24 again, right? So the 10-day moving average is very important. So I do suggest that you wait for it to get back above this line, the $31 level, before looking to get into this, and then watch it continue back up. And then please make sure you have a plan, right? Please have a stop loss in place for space. Don't just buy and hope that it continues to go back higher. So that would be my suggestion for space. But no, yeah, I do like space. I'm gonna keep a close eye on space today, now that you mentioned it. Any other tickers you guys would like covered? Please let me know. I remember someone asking for legalization stuff. I have an article here actually that I forgot to cover. Can I get a chart for SOS? Sure, Mr. 123. Welcome back, Mr. 123. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. 123. SOS should still be on my list from yesterday, Mr. 123. Maybe not. Let me quickly add it. SOS. La, 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 la. So SOS is gapping up about 10%, so 2% this morning. I can't remember, Mr. 123. Are you in this one or are you looking to buy this one? I honestly cannot remember from yesterday. Also, don't forget to if you have questions that you'd like to ask me all day long. You can come join us in Slack. We have a Slack channel. So you can come join us in Slack for free, and then I can answer your questions, especially when I'm not on the stream, right? So I'm gonna quickly get a link for you guys. Let me see if I can quickly get a link here. Invite people, copy link, and la 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 la. La. Okay, yeah, in 300. So here's the link to Slack again. If you're looking to come join us, if you have questions all day, Mr. 123, what's your entry price again? Yeah, in 300. So you're holding 300 shares of SOS. What's your entry price? Yeah, but yeah, so we're gapping up about 2% this morning. Again, we need to get above this 50-day moving average for it to really tell us that it's performing well. But yeah, so the next level resistance, it's $5.44 right here, right? So this level, we've been basing around this level for quite some time now. We need to get back above this level, 544. So yeah, around 540 actually, 541. We need to get back above this level, and then we need to get back above the 50-day moving average, which is around $5.84, and then the stock would look really good after that. I'm not sure why the stock has performed really poorly, right? Just because big other Bitcoin stocks like Riot and what Mara, those have performed well lately. I'm not sure why SOS had really lagged. May drop to six. So you bought in at 634. 634. So you're in quite high then if that's your entry price, 634. Again, like we need to get, yeah, those are like there's nothing you can do now, right? Other than like just make sure you have a plan, and then so for the next level of support that you don't want it to get below is right here at $4.21. So all the way down here, right? So you can see like this level is quite reliable. So this is the level that you need to pay attention to. This 534, 521 actually. Yeah, 521. So this is the next level. And then on the upside again, pay attention to this resistance right here. So we need to get back above 534, and then back above 584 for resistance. The 50-day moving average is very important when it comes to stocks. La 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 la. I just see a news article here for Zpeng. I'm not sure if you guys follow it. Let me see if I can quickly pull that up. Zpeng, water Bloomberg Twitter. So there's an article here from Walter Bloomberg. He says Zpeng sets records for longest autonomous drive. So that's a pretty cool. That's a pretty big deal. That is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna stay on for Maxer buy for long term. Let me quickly. I think you mentioned this before, Paul, and I skipped it. Sorry about that. For long term, is it a good moment to buy Maxer? Let me take a look at Maxer. Maxer buy long term. Is it a good moment to buy? Oof. So Maxter, the chart is well, like it's all over the place, right? This is yeah, it's all over the place. So I charted Max a long time ago, as you can see. So a long time ago, I put this uptrend right here, and it held it for the longest time. So we held all the way up there. We tested it here, tested there. So we held this uptrend all the way, and then we finally broke below, and then never really got back above it. So I charted this most likely a few months ago. Yeah, so Maxer, if you're looking to get into this, I'm not quite sure what Maxer does. Let me see what they do actually. Let me read a little bit of description here. So Maxer provides space technology solutions, delivering unmatched end-to-end capabilities in satellites, robotics, Earth imaging, geographical data analytics, and insights. Its segments include space systems, imagery, and services. The firm operates through the Earth intelligence and space infrastructure segments. The Earth intelligence segment provides Earth imagery and other geospatial data sourced from its satellite constellation. The space infrastructure segment supplies space-based infrastructure. Blah blah blah. Okay, so that's what they do then. Okay, very interesting, Maxter. So you're looking to buy Maxter for the long term. I don't know if you've looked at the what is that called again? I know there was a new space ETF that was launched by Kathy Woods. I'm not sure if Maxer is in there. Not sure what she put in there. But yeah, so Maxer is like will it like is I wouldn't be buying this right now just because it's all over the place. It's trending down as well. You want to wait for these things to give you confirmation that okay, they're finally based off and they're starting to curl back higher. So I don't know if I can find an example here in the chart for you. Let me see if I can find an example of something that's been going down. So something like this, right? So we trend down for a long time and then we start basing and then start curling back higher and then we get back above key levels, right? So key levels like the 10-day moving average and the 50-day moving average, and then you can ride the stock higher from there. But like the in summary, you want to wait for a confirmation, especially wait for it to get. So the 10-day moving average in this case right here is around $37.58, which is also resistance right here. So you want to wait for it to give you confirmation again that it's starting to go back higher, just because right now it's just all over the place, as you can see, right? So the chart is very ugly. It's going down and then having one green candle and then going back down, having two green candles and then dropping down for a few candles and then going back up a little bit and then dropping down again. So there must be a reason for all this. Just make sure you know what the reason is and let it give you confirmation that it's starting to go back higher. Let me know if that helps. Neo. Neo. I know people have been talking quite a bit about Neo lately. I'm not gonna lie, Neo is starting to look good. You're welcome, Paul. Neo is starting to look good. Neo is starting to look good. So this morning we're looking to open up right around this resistance, which is around $1.39. So right here, so we have resistance right here around $1.39, and also we have the 10-day moving average, which is going to act as resistance, right? So we have resistance all the way at 39.75. But yeah, so the chart is starting to look good. So as you can see, that's what I wanted to see for Maxer, right? So we dropped all the way down right here, and then we're starting to get a few green candles, right? So we're starting to curl back higher, and that's what Neo is doing. So Neo is starting to look good. Thank you. Sundial. Sundial. Let's take a look at Sundial. Sundial growers. Good morning, Big Plate. Are you already in Sundial? Let me know. Are you in Sundial and what's your entry price? Or you're just looking to buy Sundial for the first time? Let me know. But yeah, let me take a look at the chart for Sundial. So Sundial is gapping up this morning. Well, I wouldn't. It's up 2% and it's 3 cents. So I don't know if I'd call that a gap up, but it is a gap up. It is a gap up in terms of especially for small stock like this, right? So it's gapping up well above. No, that's something else. My chart is, I don't know why it's showing me that 117 is all the way up here. Not sure what's going on there, but yeah, 117 is all the way down here, so it's basing, right? So it's just going sideways for a little bit. So for sundial, we need to get back, we need to stay above this support level here at $1.15, $1.15, and then if that doesn't hold, we might come back all the way down to 93 cents. So this is the next level of support, 115, and then 93 cents above that. And then on the upside, we need to start, it's been basing for a while now, so we need to start curling back higher for sundown, and then go all the way back up to around a dollar. Let's say, so the 10-day moving average is around a dollar 27, and then the 50-day moving average is around a $1.30. So if this can get back above a $1.30, that would look really good. And then above a $1.30, we need to get back above a $1.37. So the ranges are very close on this one. But yeah, we need to start curling back up, especially since it's been basing for a while now, right? It's just been going sideways for a while now, so we need to start going back higher. But yeah, but if a $1.15 doesn't hold, and then yeah, just watch for a dollar and then 93 cents. You are welcome. In at three, in, is that $3? Big plate, is that $3 you're in at? I don't think this ever went to three. Did it? Oh, okay, so it did go to $3 at one point. So you're in at $3. Tesla short. But plan to sell at. Oh wow! So you got in at $3. Wow, that's quite high. That is quite high. I remember trading Sundial, but I bought it at like around $2, right? And then sold it before we even got to $3. But yeah, so you got in quite high on this one. So there's really nothing you can do now, right? You've been holding it for such a long time now. You might as well just keep holding now. Again, this is just my opinion, right? Like if you feel uneasy with this position and you want to get out, there's no I wouldn't tell you not to. But yeah, so you've been holding for such a long time right now, and it's starting to base off around here. So you might as well just hold it. How would you spend $300 on BB the rest of the week? Let me take a look at BB again, actually. BB. It's only down about 6% right now in pre-market. So for BB, you want to let it open, and then give it a few minutes for it to settle, right? So let the market give you a sense of direction on what it's going to do. Right now, it's down 6% again in pre-market, but we're not sure what it's going to do when the market opens. So wait for a few minutes and see what it's doing. If it's starting to go back green, and then that's a really strong sign. If it's starting to go green, honestly, I might consider buying it as well. But yeah, so for BB, yeah, just pay attention to that. You're welcome, Big Plate. Big Plate averaged. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he wants to average down. Honestly, I like averaging down for me. It has never been a great idea. Just because when you're already in a losing position, I like averaging up just because you're already winning, and like you can have a very clear plan. Averaging down is very suspect, unless you really like the company and you believe in the company. But yeah, averaging down is not usually the greatest. Someone was asking about Sharonda, VRPX. Let me take a look at that. Sharonda, can you give me a little bit of context? Are you already in this one, or what's your plan with this? Are you looking to buy now, or what's VRPX? So this one seems like, is this a SPAC? This might be a SPAC actually. So it just recently IPO'd in, so February the 17th. That's when they IPO'd. So it's very recent. So it's very yeah. Just let me know like what your entry is. If you're in this, what's your entry price? What you're looking to do with this. But other than that, so we have this level right here. So right now we're opening up below Sharonda, looking to get into VB. I haven't bought yet. Okay, let me see. Let me read a little bit into what these guys do. I think, yeah, they just IPO'd, and I think it might be a SPAC. So Verpax Pharmaceuticals engages in developing pharmaceutical products for pain management by using new drug delivery systems. Its products include A whole bunch of names that I'm unfamiliar with, blah, 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 Epiloderm. And that's the company was founded by Anthony P. Mark on May 12, 2017, and is headquartered in Westchester, PA. So not a whole lot of information, but like, can you let me know why you like this company? Just because the chart, as you can see, just from a technical point of view, it doesn't look all that great, right? So just let me know. Just let me know why you're interested in this one, or if you're just looking to, just trade it. Let me know. So but yeah, so right now we're opening below resistance right here, right? So we're looking to open up around $4.74. We have resistance at $4.80, which was the close of yesterday. So this is a level. So as you can see, we tested this level right here. When we so we dropped all the way down and tested this level and held it, and then pushed back higher. We came back and held this level right here, and then we dropped below it. We got back above this level. So this level is quite important. I don't like to see, like, I wouldn't recommend buying it below $4.80, just because, as you can see, it's below the reliable support level. You don't want to buy it when it breaks below the support level, right? Any, honestly, Tesla, like Paul, I try and stay away from shorting Tesla just because shorting Tesla has been quite painful for some people in the last few years. So I don't know how I feel about shorting Tesla. Tesla is a very, very volatile stock. It can drop and it can, yeah. Tesla. Again, guys, if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. It really helps the channel. Thank you. Looking at it for long-term hold. Okay, so you're looking to hold it for the long term. Okay, but like, do you have a reason why you're interested in holding this for the long term? That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Just because I'm like reading into, like, you obviously do look into hold. Okay, yeah. Like, obviously you might have done a little bit more research than I have. So I'm just reading like what the company does, and I'm looking at the chart, right? And just looking at the chart, it doesn't look all that great just because it's been trending down for a few months now, a few weeks. So since the IPO, it's just been trending down. So just looking at that, it doesn't look all that great. But if you've done a little more research, you've done a more due diligence than I have, and then it's easier for you to take a long-term position. Thank you for recommending and analyzing good stocks, and please recommend good stocks in the future. So you're asking if I can, if it would be really helpful if you can upload the video earlier. Oh, so you're asking if I can do the uploads earlier? The issue with uploading earlier is it's pre-market, right? So news doesn't really isn't all that readily available like as soon as possible. So we usually usually have to wait a few hours for stuff to come out, and then before I can find it. But yeah, how do I feel about crypto? Honestly, I don't know about crypto. I feel like crypto is just waiting for um the government. And like, I don't know if you've been reading the last few months, people have been talking about, especially the Fed have been talking about regulating crypto and things like that. What's her name again? Yedlin or something like that. Yeah, she's been talking about regulating crypto and that it's not safe and things like that. So like, I'm honestly just not sure what to think about crypto. I think the crypto, like the technology itself, is going to be something that is going to be around forever, right? So the crypto technology is going to be around forever. But then the issue is like the Bitcoin itself, right? So that might be the issue. That might be what gets regulated. But yeah, so but the crypto technology itself, I think it's already being used. Especially like, I think last year ago, something like that. Shell integrated. So Shell, the oil company, they integrated the crypto technology into their system. So the crypto technology is already being used, but Bitcoin itself, not quite sure what's going to happen with that. I think I'm gonna leave it here, guys. If unless anyone has any more last questions, I think I'm gonna leave it here. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning and talking stocks. Again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like. It really helps with the channel. Again, I'm gonna post a link to my Slack group. So if you have any more questions during the day and you're looking to come join us, you can ask all your questions all day in Slack. Good to see you live, my friend. Thank you, Mr. 123. Thank you for joining me all the time. My second live stream. Thank you for joining me again, Mr. 123. Thank you very much. Don't forget to get Slack, Mr. 123, so we can hang out and talk stocks in Slack. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Have a good trading day. Rule number one: don't lose money, obviously. But yeah, so I'm gonna see you guys whenever I see you guys. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Thank you, Big Plate, for joining us again. Good morning, everyone, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.